Raven, your thoughts? I mean, nice to actually for both of you. Nice to win a Masters 1000.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. When you think of want to win and how to win it, that this is about as good as it gets. You know, to play two legends of the game that are still playing, Nadal and Djokovic, and then to go all the way and finish the trophy out is something that I'll cherish for a long time. At the start of the week we had ambitions of playing well, but as the week grew, we got a little bit more confident, and we thought that we were playing well enough to win it. But it's still very difficult, specifically this tournament, to go all the way with, given the amount of good players in the draw.
And Rajeev, you can't ask for more on a birthday.
Yeah, no, you really can't. We were kind of battling the whole time, and it's tough. We had a couple situations last year where we were in big moments, and it kind of got away from us. And actually, that happened to me a couple more times without Raven. I lost a singles final in Del Rey. I lost a gold medal match with Venus, and then we lost a World Tour Finals, and then we lost a Miami final. So it was like, you can't help but think, what do we need to do to get over the hump? And I thought those guys played quite well, and I guess what we needed to do was just hang in there, and we really did that as good as we could today.
Raven, why do you guys have, there's been consistency, absolutely. Why do you all mesh so well?
It's funny because if you sit through some of the conversations we have behind the scenes, it's not as smooth as what it appears on the court. We're adjusting all the time, we're learning all the time what the other person can and can't do, and we're figuring ways to add stuff to our repertoire. And I think the fundamental thing is that we both are looking to improve all the time. We're not really happy with being where we are, and we're looking to get the most out of ourselves. And as long as that hunger and that desire to improve stays there, I think we'll keep getting better and putting ourselves in good position.
Both of you all individually, what does a title as big as this actually mean for the immediate issue and also looking ahead through the year?
Well, for the immediate issue, I think obviously everybody's goal, whether it's singles or doubles at the beginning of the year, is to make it to the ATP World Tour Finals at the end of the year. And a title like this definitely puts us in good position to at least try to do that. And I think for the long term, I think it's good validation, for what we're doing. We're trying to improve all the time, and when you see results actually that back up the work you've done, it really makes it motivating to keep going and keep trying to continue to get better.
Raven?
Yeah, personally, it's really nice. I mean, like Raj said, we set out with some definite goals at the beginning of the season, and this puts us on course to achieving some of those. I think if we look at our sort of little time spent together as a team, we've won at various different levels, and we haven't won at this level yet. We came close in Miami last year, and to kind of take it to the next level is something that's very satisfying and rewarding, given how hard we work to try and get better at this game. But I'll tell you what is weird about playing tennis is that we certainly will celebrate and enjoy this tonight, but we got to get right back to work and figure out how we reproduce that, because if you look at the best team of all time, they were able to do this for like 12 years straight, So it's something to live up to, and we look to them a lot to kind of keep that consistent high level.
Last one. When you look at the strength of the doubles field draw at this tournament, to get through that when you've got Rafa, Novak, Stan, Nick, Kyrgios, and all these guys playing doubles, and to get through that sort of a draw must make it even more special.
Yeah. I think Marcelo actually mentioned on the court, I think 15 of the top 20. I don't know the exact stat, but something like that. And you mentioned, Rafa, Novak, Stan, Nick, and I'll add Andy Murray to that too. He was in the draw as well. So I mean, I think it just goes back to that validation that this is our craft at the moment. This is what we do, and to be able to come out of the draw and beat those guys is just all the more validation that we were able to hold up against both the doubles team of today and a lot of the singles players. And one guy we didn't mention before is Sam Querrey. He's gotten us a couple of times in big moments, and we were able to win a match against him and Muller last night, or 2 nights ago, sorry, in the semis. And it just shows us, and it proves to us that what we're doing is the right thing, and we need to keep on the track that we're on.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
One more for me. If I'm correct, Raven, your best result here was second round, and Rajeev, you've had first round exits. So what was the
Very surprising.
what was the difference for you guys coming to the desert and changing your results so
got that one.
Yeah, you
Champion
got
stand.
Yeah, I think it's twofold. We've now had about a year and a half, just slightly more than that, together as a team, and you certainly feel that even though the results don't always go your way, as a unit, you're able to perform at a higher level more consistently. So I do think as a team we've grown. For me personally, we've added some new things with our coach Billy Heiser, who's given me some new thoughts on how to play in slower conditions, which is one of the things that makes this tournament tough. It's a gritty court that bounces a lot, and you play night matches. So for the longest time, that I didn't feel suited my game style. But now I'm quite comfortable with the conditions being slower, actually maybe even being advantageous to me because I'm quite fast on the court, and that change in mindset really gives you sort of a belief that you can win matches. And obviously this week we were fortunate that we were able to sneak out of a tough one against Tomic and Nadal, and then tonight being a set and a breakdown, we believed in our structures, and it panned out well for us in the end.
Thanks, guys.